it's Nomes. I'm here with another video. If you guys thought I wasn't going to make one, neither did I, because I actually recorded one over spring break, but it somehow got deleted. So today I'm here with a DIY choker video. It's pretty simple, pretty quick, pretty easy to do. I actually came up with this idea because my roommate came to me with my choker in her hands. Like, it broke, but you can definitely fix it. And I was like, I'll look at it, and I actually realized it's just a piece of ribbon most of the time with a little clamp on the end like this, which you can buy at Michael's or any craft store. This can be a little bit cheaper depending on how much ribbon you get, different types. I went a little crazy, so it was a little bit costly. But yeah, so once you guys get the pieces, it usually is relatively inexpensive. And it's a lot cheaper, say if you make a few for you and your friends, you want to split the cost, anything, but it's really simple and super easy, and it's cool to be like, yeah, I made it myself. So yeah, let's get started and I'll show you guys how.
Alright, so here are just a few that I've made to show you guys. The first thing you're going to need are some jump rings. Those can use for the end of the necklace to add a little bit of length. The cord end caps will be used for cording type necklaces. I'll explain that later. You're going to need some spring ring clasps. They help connect the end of the choker. And you're going to need some crimp closures. Those are used for the more ribbon type necklaces. You're also going to need some ribbon, of course. I picked these up at Michael's and Joann Fabrics. They were relatively cheap. You can get some cording. Also, for the thinner type choker necklaces, I got some lace. It's different. And I got some diamond for some bougie ass looks. And you're also going to need some charms. They're very optional. They help add to the look, though. I would say I like them on the cording necklaces the best. And you're going to need some scissors to cut the ribbon and some pliers. You only need one pair, but I did feel like using two different pairs were a lot easier. So first thing you're going to do is measure the ribbon to the size of your neck. I would say cut a little bit shorter rather than longer, because you can always extend the necklace with the jump rings, but you can't make the ribbon shorter to fit your neck. The first thing you're going to do is take the crimp closures and your pliers. So you take the crimp closure and you're going to put it on the end of the ribbon, and you want to press down pretty hard and make sure that it digs into the ribbon enough to really be tight and stick on there. So you'll know if it fits or not because it won't move around and everything. And you're going to do that on both ends of the ribbon. So once you get those on, you'll know that they fit and they're tightly on and secure, and it'll look like this. So you're already halfway done, and the next step you're going to do is take a jump ring. This one came with the one pack of the clasps, but you take that and you open it up just a little bit, enough to fit on that crimp clasp. There are a bunch of different sizes. Any size works, honestly. It's just your personal preference. So once that's on there, you're going to take the spring ring clasp, which just connects the ends of the choker, and you're going to take that and put that on that jump ring. Make sure it's on the right way, so when you go to put on the necklace, you can use the little spring to open and close it. And then you're going to take another jump ring and you're going to add that to the end of the other side of the ribbon. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to open it up a little bit and you're going to hook it on to the end of that crimp clasp. And you're going to make sure that you're really closing the gap on this jump ring, because if you don't, they will come off and they'll slide off and your necklace will basically fall off. So you want to make sure you do get as close you can to that gap. And I do recommend putting at least 7 or 8 jump rings on. Definitely more. You want to give yourself some more room to work with. And then once you do that, you're done. It was really that simple and that easy and that quick. So I quickly wanted to show you guys how to work with that cord type ribbon. You're going to take your end cap and you're going to put that on one end of that ribbon. You can take your clamp and just clamp the ends of it basically in. A lot of people will also use glue to help secure that in. It can slide out if you don't clamp it in enough, so you're just going to clamp that down. And then first off, only do one end, because then you can put your charm through the other end. So you're going to take that real quick, slide it through, and then after you do that, you can put another end cap on the other end of the ribbon. And just do the same thing. Clamp it down. You can also use glue, like I said. So that's what it'll look like once you have both ends done. And from here on, you're just going to do the same thing you did for the first one. You're going to add those jump rings to the ends. Make sure you don't leave any gaps once you close them, because rings might fall off once you do that. And make sure you add that spring clasp to the end of it. One end, not both, but you add that to the one end so you can close it, and that's what it'll look like. And then you want to make sure you add at least 7 or 8 of those jump rings, but I'm not going to bore you with all that. And there you go. That's the final product.
That's it, guys. It's really that simple to make. It's a little repetitive, but you guys will get the hang of it in no time. I mean, I made my first couple just last night. I made 3 or 4 in a span of like 2 hours, so it really is simple. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more DIY or any other things like that, subscribe below. And if you have any suggestions for me for another video, please feel free to comment down below. It's really helpful for me because I see things all the time, but I'm not really sure what people want to see in my videos. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you later.